Welcome to the today's session. I am Dr. Govindaraju Bhardwaza, program coordinator from Indira Gandhi National Open University, and all of us today joining because you people have taken admission into this program called CPATHA. This is the program code. The title of the program is Certificate Program in Theatre Arts. We are into 6 months certificate program. This is offered from School of Performing Visual Art, Indira Gandhi National Open University, New Delhi. The duration of the program, as all of you know, it is a 6 months program, and all the IGNOU programs are designed in credits. You may be knowing this because most of you are acquainted with this credit system and all. Anyway, I will explain. Once the program is designed in credit, 1 credit is equivalent to 30 study hours. 1 credit is equivalent to 30 study hours, which means a learner who want to gain 1 credit, he needs to spend, he or she is required to spend 30 hours to study, to procure the knowledge. That is the idea behind this. So our entire program is designed in 16 credits. I request all of you to just mute yourself so that whatever I am speaking, you may be able to listen carefully. So this is the 16 credit program and 6 months duration. And let me explain in very brief about the open and distance learning. We call it as ODL. ODL means open and distance learning mode, which means there is the learners. We don't call these students in a general sense because we call them as learners, because the open and learning philosophy believes that learning is a lifelong learning. Okay, in that case we call them as learners, not as the students. Okay, that is only the difference. We'll be using regularly these words like learner. Okay, and there will be a distance between the teacher and the learner. Here we don't call ourselves as a teachers also, because we call ourselves as academic counselors, because we are not having a direct one-to-one teaching. We'll have a counseling sessions. Okay, whether it is a practical counseling or theoretical aspect counseling, it is much in the sense it is a counseling in the sense that the study material which we are going to provide you, it is known as self-learning material, which will be provided to you people. You are expected to read those study materials, and after that we will be having some counseling sessions. If you do not understand any concept out of the study materials, you want some clarifications, or any concept is missing, so you are not able to get that idea what is written in that, you can interact with that. That sessions are called as counseling sessions. Okay, the counseling session, there is a calculation for that. For theory sessions, we will conduct 10% of the counseling depending upon the credits of the theory. In this program, what is happening is you have 6 credits for designated for theory. It means 180 hours in total. 18 hours when it comes to 10%, 18 hours will be your counseling session. So you will be reading those units, and we will be conducting some sections so that we will clarify if at all you get any doubt or anything like that. And the other thing is we have some practical courses also. Practical, we have 3 practical courses and 3 theory courses. I will be sharing you the entire structure of the program, how it will be like. The first course is known as OTH001. OTH001. It is known as an introduction to theatre and drama. The title is an introduction to theatre and drama, where we will be talking about what is drama, what is theatre, all that nuances we will be talking about. And the second is OVA1. OVA001. It is Indian cultural heritage. We are talking about the culture, because performing arts is, as you all of know, it's a part of culture, any culture. If you are doing theater, means you are in a way you are understanding the culture of that particular society also. Any performing art, if you are practicing, You are doing nothing, but you are a part and parcel of that culture, that particular culture, which is being performing or which is practicing those things. Okay. And the other course is OVA 002. The title is Understanding Indian Art Forms. And understanding Indian art forms means you're where in this subject you will be also understanding what is music, what is painting, and what is dance, because these are all interdisciplinary kind of courses where some of the points are very common, you know, for painting, for theater, for music and dance. There are some commonalities are there. So we'll be discussing that. Okay. And these are the three practical courses. Three I have explained the theory courses, OTH1, OVA1, OVA2. These are three theory papers. And the third three papers are voice and speech. The other one is voice and speech. Voice and speech, as you know, this is a practical course where you are understanding what is voice, what do you mean by speech, what is the qualities of a good speech, what is of a good voice, you know, voice qualities कैसे रहनी चाहिए, speech practice में हमको क्या करना है, ये पूरा ये voice and speech वाला जो practical होगा उसमें हम समझाएंगे. The other course is the physical aspects of acting. Physical aspect of acting includes movement, mime and movement, body से जो acting preparation होता है वो पूरा इसमें आता है. And then third and most important thing is the method acting. Stanislavski, a very brief, you know, very brief kind of a system where we are trying to understand the Stanislavskian method. That is a 4-credit program. So these are the courses which you are going to study in these 6 months. I know the session got, you know, delayed just because the submission, see, admission date is time and again it was, you know, getting extended. That's because people are joining. So for us, now we have left out with 2 to 3 months maybe, because that your term and examinations may be in the month of December, because that is the university structure. You cannot help it. So what is happening here is generally in a different situation, you people are going to for the program study center, and you will be attached to one program study center, and you will going for the counseling for both theory and practical classes. There is some disturbance, my dear. I request all of you to please mute yourself so that I can speak. Some vehicle sound is also coming up. Anyway, because we are all amateurs, you know, amateur actors. You know who is an amateur actor? Amateur actor is an actor who cannot take directions, who cannot able to follow the directions. That is the best quality of a, you know, amateur actors. Okay, please mute yourself, my dear friends. मैं बोल रहा हूँ, आप अपना माइक्स क्लोज करेंगे तो मैं जो बोल रहा हूँ आपको सुने आएगा. अगर कुछ क्वेश्चंस है तो I'll tell you. You can interact at the end of the session. Okay. So I was talking about the structure of the course, CPATHA. So this is a 6 months program. Assessment part of I'm going to talk. Assessment in IGNOU, we have 2 types. One is the continuous assessment, that is in the form of assignments. And at the end of the course, there's a term and assessment. Term and assessment means 70 marks का होता है. जो आपको assignment देने हैं वो 30 marks का होता है. All your assignments are uploaded in IGNOU website. You go to IGNOU website and you see student section में जाएंगे, assignments में जाएंगे, CPATHA टाइप करेंगे, तो जुलाई 2020 का सेशन टाइप करेंगे, उसमें आपको 6 असाइनमेंट आपको सामने आ जाएगा. जो 3 असाइनमेंट्स होंगे थ्योरी के, आपको उसको इस स्टडी मटेरियल को पढ़ने के बाद लिखना पड़ेगा, एंड यू हैव टू सेंड मी थ्रू scanning those written assignments. You should write them in a A4 size paper, okay, and you will be sending it. I'll explain later that later part, and that is for 30 marks, and term end will be the 70 marks. Okay. The important points is assignment should be downloaded from your our website, and the other thing is you must download your ID card also. Most of the people you might have got the ID cards. If not, go and download using your enrollment number. See, enrollment number is more important because you might have जो आपके 2000 जो आपको एक नंबर दिया जाता है 2000 से स्टार्ट हो रहा है, उसका मतलब जो ईयर है वो पहला स्टार्ट करेंगे. जैसे इसे 2020 तो your enrollment start with 20. Okay, it will be lengthy, but it is a reference point. If you just give that number, all your details will come in IGNOU website, because that is the most like it's like an Aadhaar card, like, you know. So that enrollment number is most important thing. With that enrollment number, with your phone numbers, your email IDs, I could able to create the WhatsApp group, you know. So because of that, but most of your email IDs are not working, and mobiles are also not the WhatsApp numbers which you are using, because there are double numbers. People will be using two numbers, one number for the regular usage and the other number for the WhatsApp. So if still some of the people I am not able to add them into this group, because their email ID is also not working, the mobile numbers are not working, which the when you are filling your forms, you might have given these details, isn't it? Those details came to me, and I am trying to include you people with that numbers, with the email IDs. I have sent mails to you requesting you to bounce back to my WhatsApp number so that I can add you. That's all going on now. But I think I have added most of you people into the group. There are several questions people are asking in the group. I told you in the beginning that please wait, because randomly putting questions and for each and everybody, if I'm going to answer, it will be like a huge space is going to occupy in your mobile, which is, you know, of no use, isn't it? So I thought in an interactive session, all your questions will be clear. So as far as the study material is concerned, let me tell you the fact. See, it will take time. It will take time to reach you people. So my advice would be, please download the IGNOU app. Otherwise also, there is a website, IGNOU. I will provide you the link in the group. IGNOU में जाएंगे, School of Performing and Visual Art, and then you will go to our own program CPATHA. There you can find our study material in the form of, you know, PDF format. And let me tell you, for these only 3 papers like OTH1, OVA1, OVA2, we have study materials. For the practical courses, we don't have any study material as of now, because these are the practical things which doesn't actually require any material. But IGNOU used to print the workbooks kind of a thing, which we have not done, because this program is going to be, you know, revised. तो रिवाइज हो रहा है इस प्रोग्राम में, फिर हम एक वर्कबुक लाएंगे तो फिर रिवीजन होगा, फिर और एक किताब लाना पड़ेगा, इसीलिए we are not done that. But still, I will provide you the structure and as well as the syllabus which is there in the practical courses. Practical courses में जो syllabus होगा और आपको जो ये study material में या पूरा structure, program का structure कैसा होगा, that all I will upload in the, you know, group also, and I will share it also. Okay. I thought of sharing now this syllabus and the structure, but I think it would be better I will share it in a PDF format and the Word format in the WhatsApp group, so that you can, you know, download it and keep it for your own records, and as well as, you know, for the further usage. Okay. Now this is what I was thought of sharing with you people. If you have some specific questions, you can just unmute yourself and very briefly you can ask your question. Anybody wants to interact?
Hi sir, this is Supreme here.
Okay.
Supreme here. So I just wanted to check, how will the practical and the written exam happen here, because pandemic is there? So will we have it in the centers? How will it happen?
Yeah, very good question. Actually, the term and examinations now, as of now, because there are many things now open. But for theory papers, what we have done is the learners are going to the examination centers with all that precautions being taken. They are writing these exams, because everybody is writing their exams, including your JEE exams, NEET exams, every damn exam is happening. Whereas the written exam is concerned. The practical exams we are conducting online. Online means using these platforms like Zoom, Google Meet, or whatever the possibilities we are doing. And one more thing I would like to tell you, the counseling part of it. Counseling part also we'll be doing through using these digital formats, but both practical and theory. I know theory it is very easy because I can clarify you, but whereas practical is also concerned, I have done last batch also using these digital platforms, the practicals also through videos. I know it is difficult because theater class needs one-to-one interaction between the academic counselor and the learner like you people. But because of the situation, we cannot meet physically. We cannot see each other physically. I just stand there somewhere else and you're all there. So online only we are trying to do it. We have done some, pros and cons, I say, करके देखा है अच्छा चल रहा है अभी भी देख सकते हैं कि नया नया आइडियाज जनरेट हो रहे हैं तो प्रैक्टिकली भी we would able to do it. In the meantime, we have created some videos also. I myself have created some 10 videos because of this pandemic, how to reach the learners. So all those links will be provided you. The YouTube links will be provided you. You can see one by one. I will, as and when they require, I will forward it to you, so that you can also see those things and come back. So as and when I plan for an interaction, I will give you a message in the WhatsApp group so that you will get the link and you will join me and we'll all discuss. Okay. Any other question?
About our center.
Aji sir?
About our center, how do we come to know? Like which center has been allotted?
Mr. Manoj Lal.
Yes.
Mr. Manoj, there is no center related to you. Your center is Delhi. Okay. Because of this pandemic, your center is Delhi. But at the time of examinations, when you fill the examination form, you can choose the center wherever you want to go and write those exams. Okay. There is no practical center. There is no practical center because I am sitting at my place and you are sitting at your place. We both will understand what we are going to do practically and you will be practicing it and we'll be get back into each other. Okay. That is a process.
Okay. Thank you,
Manoj. Anybody else?
Thank you.
Yeah. So one more doubt. This is Jerome here. Sir, I just wanted to check with you. What is a regional center?
See, actually,
because I belong to Bangalore. I belong to Bangalore. Okay, I have filled the form from Bangalore. So just wanted to check in Bangalore, which will be the regional center for IGNOU.
See, as I told you, there is no center, there is no regional center or study center right now for this program because you have filled it where you would have find it that the web-enabled counseling will be provided to this program. WEAS, So, though you are coming from Bangalore, Assam, Nagaland, wherever the places, but for writing the theoretical exams, when you fill the examination form, you can write your theory programs, theory papers in Bangalore, the nearest center. It may be like in your, whatever the nearest place to you in the Bangalore. Examination centers are spread all over the Bengaluru. You can choose those centers which is near to you and you can go and write the examination. As far as the practicals are concerned, I will tell you how we are going to proceed further. Okay? Yes, Mr. Rohit.
Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah, Rohit.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, tell me.
So I had a question regarding the assignments you just mentioned, that we have to go to the website and find it out.
Yeah.
So the assignments need to be written or can they be typed out, which is preferred, sir, when we are sending it?
I understand, but I don't prefer typewriting, You put your efforts to write down on the white paper and you scan them and you send it to my email ID, where I could find that you are actually working on it. Just like that, just like that. I believe everybody, but see, typing is very easy job. You need not be there, somebody can type for you and send it back. So my intention is only that you read, you yourself, you put down. वैसे हमको writing का habit ही छूट गया. We never write anything right now. We will always, do texting something on our bloody mobiles. So please, for this small program, take a pen and a paper, sit down for some time, read those material, scribble something, send it me. Okay, that is my request. Yeah.
So can I add something to what you said?
Yeah.
Can I add something to what you said?
Please. When
we write something, we learn it twice.
Yeah, of course. Mr. Amit Kumar want to say something? Mr. Amit? I can see his microphone is acting.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, Anjali, tell me. Yeah.
So you just mentioned about terminal assignments, right? So do you mean terminal assignments to be the exams that we are about to write?
Yeah.
But they're the same, right?
No. Actually, what is happening is assignments are for 30 marks. That is the continuous assessment. Okay. Continuous assessment for 30 marks, which you are going to download from the IGNOU website in the form of assignments. There are 6 assignments. 3 is practical and 3 is theory. Okay. And at the end of the program, you are going to write the term end examinations. Final exam जो बोलते हैं हम लोग ना, उसको हम term end में लेते हैं, दिसंबर में होगा, वो 70 marks के लिए होगा. तो each paper combined with 30 and 70, that comes to the 100 part of it. Am I clear now?
Thank you.
And sir, final exam one time hai?
One time. Very good question. See, open and distance learning gives you a flexibility. So you have a 6 months duration program. Your program is valid for 2 years. By any chance, if you are not able to complete this within the 6 months period, you can complete this program in 2 years. Okay, 2 years, so that you can choose also. For this time, I will do 3 subjects. For the next coming 6 months, I will do 3 subjects. Maybe 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, as you wish. But your time will be up to, you have 2 years. 2 years duration में आप इसको complete कर सकते हैं. ये flexibility देता है open and distance learning.
Hello sir.
Yeah.
Hello sir. Our class will be held in SOPVA ना in Delhi.
SOPVA नहीं है, SOPVA है, School of Performing and Visual Art. Anyway, I'll send you the link. I'll send you the link in the group. Click that, उसमें आ जाओ. और क्या?
सर एक क्वेश्चन है सर.
हाँ बोलिए सर. राहुल.
सर मैं आपका पुराना स्टूडेंट हूँ, तो मैं पूछना चाह रहा था कि टी जो टर्म एंड एग्जाम होगा, वो उसके जो एग्जाम होंगे मुझे दोबारा फिल करने पड़ेंगे या अभी कुछ ऐसा कोई फीस मुझे कुछ ऐसा?
आपने उस एग्जाम्स को लिखा ही नहीं ना, आपने उस एग्जाम्स को अटेम्प्ट ही नहीं किया ना.
जी.
तो फिर आपको उसको भरना पड़ेगा.
तो वो सर उसका कुछ डेट्स मतलब क्या?
हाँ, डेट आएगा, मैं शेयर करूंगा ना. डेट आएगा, शेयर करूंगा. डोंट वरी अबाउट दैट. ऐसा है,
मुझे
अभी जो आपका जो एग्जाम्स, मतलब आपका जब फीस भरा होगा, आप उसके साथ ही इसका एग्जाम फीस भी भरा होगा कुछ लोगों ने, तो उन लोगों को भरने की जरूरत नहीं होती है. फिर भी आप चेक कर सकते हैं उसको. जैसे आप उसको ओपन करके अपना एनरोलमेंट डाल के चेक करेंगे, तो अब आपने ऑटोमेटिकली उसमें आपको दिखाई देगा आपने भरा है.
हेलो सर, गुड इवनिंग सर. हेलो.
असाइनमेंट अगर आपने दिया है तो नहीं करना है, नहीं तो आप देना पड़ेगा. राहुल
सर, उसका लास्ट डेट क्या होगा?
आप असाइनमेंट में देखिए ना, डाउनलोड करके असाइनमेंट को डाउनलोड करके देखिए. उदय चांद शर्मा.
यस सर. बेसिकली सर, जो एग्जाम होने दिसंबर में, तो अभी तक बुक्स वगैरह जो मतलब जो घर पहुंचा नहीं है, तो उसका क्या है? बुक्स वगैरह
कुछ नहीं है. मैं बोल रहा हूँ, एक लिंक दे रहा हूँ आपको, उसमें से बुक्स डाउनलोड कीजिए ना. व्हाई यू वेट फॉर ए पोस्टमैन यार? अब तो सब कुछ ऑनलाइन हो गया ना. एवरीथिंग ऑनलाइन. शादी क्या बोलते हैं उसका, जो भी बोलना है, एवरी कोर्ट कचेरी का जो भी, एवरीथिंग ऑनलाइन. देयर इज नो स्टिमुलेशन फ्रॉम एनी पार्ट ऑफ द वर्ल्ड. So be online and you can download it from IGNOU course. है ना, उसका लिंक मैं भेजूंगा आपको. Okay. So
I have a question.
So how many physical classes in
Sir, good evening, sir. I have a question.
Shardul, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Running short of time. Yeah.
Sorry, sir.
Sharad, bolo.
So how many subjects are practical and how many subjects are theory?
I told you 3 theory papers, 3 practical papers. I'll share you the link. I'll share you
okay,
the
sir.
page. Acha, Asmita.
Sir, what is
Right, sir. Okay, sir.
Asmita.
Sir, what is the
Okay, sir.
periodicity of this process?
Sai, I come to you. Asmita ji.
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir. I have a question. Like whenever I'm trying to log in, there is a pop-up message coming on the website that your enrollment number is incorrect. What is the solution to it?
So IGNOU grievances is also there. When you go to student zone, click the student zone.
Yes,
there
sir.
is a grievances. Grievances में जाके आप उनको mail दीजिए. This is the problem, and just take the screenshot and just send them. They will solve your problem.
Oh,
Okay.
all right, sir. Thank you.
Vamsi,
Yes, sir.
Vamsi Krishna.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Sir, I have a couple of questions. Like, what is the periodicity of these classes? Like, would it be weekly ones or any other
See,
schedule?
that is the problem, you know, that is the problem. I am planning to do it. Actually, what happens in all IGNOU classes will be done at the weekends. But now the time is very less. I'll be doing more often in the evenings, even in the working hours also, working days also, so that to cover up, you know. Mostly I'll be doing in the evenings because I think most of you may be working somewhere or you might be busy in the daytimes also.
Yes, sir.
For weekdays, maybe I'll be conducting in the evenings, and for weekends, we can plan some other timing. No, that's what my suggestion.
Sure, sir.
Yeah.
My one addition I will do, sir. If there is any previous, that means schedule that would be declared ahead for week or 2 weeks coming, so we can plan ourselves and be available.
Of course. I'll do it. Even I am.
Sir, and one more question.
कोई कौन बोल रहा है?
Saguna. Good evening, sir.
Yeah, tell me. Suguna.
Sir, I have cleared my theory papers last year.
Okay.
But my practical sessions and practical exams are pending. And assignments are also pending. Sir, मुझे ये पूछना है कि assignments मुझे कौन सी देनी है? 2019 वाली या 20 वाली कोई नहीं होंगी?
वो आप कोई भी दे सकते हैं, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. ज़्यादा मतलब it doesn't matter. You just send me the assignments. I'll be correcting it. Okay. No issue.
Okay, sir.
If you have completed your theory papers, you just come to the counseling for practicals, and you have to complete practicals with this batch. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Vamsi.
Excuse me, sir.
May I just ask one question, sir?
Yeah, sir. Quick.
This is Nagesh.
Nagesh,
sir, I just wanted to ask regarding that login issue because one of my friends just asked the same thing. I'm also not able to log in, saying just the code which you're providing is not matching with this certificate course. And as you said that we initially contact to grievances, but it says that you have to be the student of IGNOU for submission of this grievances. So I'm facing some trouble in that. So if in case we have some tutorial or something kind of that, so that we can have an idea how to log in there.
So you see, I am very new to these kind of things because I am more into this, conducting classes and all that. You can do one thing.
Yes.
IGNOU SRD. SRD is one division, is that Student Registration Division. SRD means Student Registration Division. You can send a registrar SRD टाइप करके उसमें आप अपना मेल करके उसको भेजिए, देखो भाई साहब मेरा ये प्रॉब्लम चल रहा है. Because your enrollment number is not recognized, so they are thinking that you are not the student. But you can, आपका जो फीस दिया होगा उसका तो स्क्रीनशॉट होगा, आप उसको मेल कीजिए SRD में. SRD. S for Singapore, R for क्या हो सकता है? राठौड़. D for Delhi. SRD. रजिस्ट्रार SRD को भेजिएगा, बोलिएगा कि ये से मैंने फीस भरा है, मेरे को ये
SRD@ignou.co.in sir, like this.
नहीं. Registrar SRD @ignou.ac.in.
AC.in, okay.
It is not co-man. We are not company. We are academic institute. Yeah. Anybody else?
Sir, I have
one last question from my end.
Yeah. Sai, bolo.
Sir, if we have registered any for any parallel course, like I'm thinking of MA Psychology because still there is date. So how would I manage that? Like you mentioned in the group once that I should inform you on beforehand about the schedule.
You can do it, but you have to adjust the schedule. I don't know about MA Psychology schedule. I go with my instincts. So if you want to do 2 courses, it can be 1 certificate, and you can do any other course. Only 2 courses you can do it. Either it is bachelor's or master's or 1 certificate. Okay, but you can't do one bachelor and 1 master's. You can't do that.
Okay, sir. Got it.
Good evening,
I
sir.
understand.
So
Good
I
evening. Sir, I have a question.
I registered for the course in about like 2 years back. I think this is my last 6-monther that I have.
Okay.
So should I be submitting the 2020 assignments or the ones that are of the year I registered in?
No issue, Anjali. You can submit anything. That doesn't matter.
All right, sir. Thank you.
As long as you submit it, it is not a problem. Okay.
Sir,
Who's that gentleman?
Regarding
yeah, Ankush. Tell me.
Sir. Hi, sir.
Hello, sir.
Regarding the voice training, how are we supposed to practice for that from the study material?
Oh, there is no study material at all for voice and speech. I am only the material for you. Yes. So as soon as I come in front of this camera and talk to you, we both will try to learn from each other. Okay? मैं बता दूंगा आपको. ठीक है, शार्दुल कुछ बोलना चाह रहे हैं?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, tell
yes,
me.
Sir.
Yeah.
Sir, you told कि evenings को mostly अभी to buck up you are taking the classes in the weekdays also in the evenings. So what if like I missed a class? Will I get a recording of it?
I am not sure about it because every interaction I may or may not record it because my computer is also छोटा है, उसका कैपेसिटी कम होता है. हर उसको रिकॉर्ड करके फिर मुझे हार्ड डिस्क में लेना पड़ेगा, देन मेरे पास स्पेस होगा. तो I will see, I'll see. It's not the case because so if some class you miss it, somebody else will miss it. It's like my advice would be as long as you are there, please try to come to the counseling classes so that ज़्यादा problem नहीं होगा. Okay, I am hardly left with 1 minute, my dear friends. 1 minute का समय है मेरे पास. तो कोई पूछना है? Abruptly ये मीटिंग बंद भी हो सकता है. Zoom will allow me to 40. Yeah. Who is that? Yeah.
Hello, sir.
Bhima.